It's time for another special edition of the Fall Classic Sports Talk Live as the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers meet in the World Series. Tonight's broadcast is a Northern Lights Entertainment production. Here are your hosts, Glenn and Eric.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live, where we're talking World Series Game 5 postgame. Toronto Blue Jays, again, lay a whooping on the Los Angeles Dodgers. They beat the Dodgers 6-1 behind an amazing performance by the rookie, Trey Yesavage. Goes 7 innings, no walks, 1 earned run, 12 strikeouts. Wow, how about that one? Blake Snell did Blake Snell things today, guys. Walked a bunch of guys, gave up a bunch of runs. He goes 6 2/3, gives up 5 earned. Couldn't get it done, man. They tried to throw him out there in the 7th inning, and it didn't work. Again, Dave Roberts trying to rely on his starters, but hey, what would you rather do? You rather try to stay in the game, or do you want to freaking cough it up? And, well, he made a decision where they coughed it up. Dodger fans, I want to hear from you guys out there. Come on. Are you guys scared? Are you worried? Blue Jays are up 3-2 against the Dodgers. It goes back to Toronto for the final 2. RJ says too many errors. That is a fact. Ooh, excuse me. Had some pesto today. Bad wild pitches, man. Woo! That was bad. RJ, I feel for you as a Dodger fan. My gosh, man. That was something. But look at this. The young kid, again, Yesavage outlasts Blake Snell. And I was wondering, is Blake Snell going to come out and have a game that he had last time, which wasn't that good? And that's what wound up happening. Look, ever since that 18-inning game, Dodgers have looked flat. How many runs have they scored? 3 runs in the 2 games. Blue Jays put up 12 runs in the last 2 games. Man, I tell you what. And one thing that the Blue Jays are doing is they're playing Blue Jay baseball. Sure, yeah, they'll hit some home runs, which was incredible. They set the tone, right? Scheider, Vlad Jr, first inning, both of them had solo shots. Got the momentum going, and then they continue to add on. Once Snell started struggling, they pounced, and they took full advantage. And hey, why not, man? That's what you got to do. If you want to go up 3-2, you do what the Blue Jays did, and it was fantastic. It was awesome. As a Giants fan, come on, I got to root for the Blue Jays, man. So that's just the way it is, guys. Sorry about that, Dodgers fans. That's just the way it is. But I got a feeling we're not going to see many. I see RJ. RJ, right on, man. RJ still shows up even when his team hasn't the last couple of games. DW, and I saw Mr. Postman, you also talked about it. Ohtani 0-4, Freeman 0-4, Betts 0-4. Again, man, I don't know what this – does it mean that they're going to do that the rest of the series? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. But there's definitely something going on ever since that 18-inning game, man. I don't know. Maybe it took a lot out of him. I think Ibrahim, if you're out there, I think you mentioned it. You know, was that 18-inning game going to have any effect on some of these veterans? You know, it could. Maybe we're starting to see some of that. Maybe we're going to start seeing some of that. What's up, Lou? Lou is joining us from Las Vegas. Appreciate you chiming in there, Lou. Remember my promise that the Blue Jays win it in 6? 50% goes to your smile, and I appreciate that. I remember that. I remember that. Lou, you're tracking, man. You're tracking. You might be spot on again. In our preview, Lou said it's going to go 6 and the Blue Jays are going to win. I said it's going to go 7 and the Blue Jays win. So there we go. But I tell you, player of the game, without a shadow of the doubt, was Trey Yesavage. My God, did that guy absolutely shoved. He shoved, man. That's just fantastic. What a story, huh? What a freaking story that is with watching that kid go out there throwing the ball the way he did. I mean, unbelievable. His splitter, the slider he was able to command. Had one mistake that he left a freaking PK. Again, that was the only run for the Dodgers. But after that, he settled down. He allowed two more. I think he allowed two more hits after that. But he settled down and he was able to get through it, man. I tell you what, that was huge. For John Schneider to go out there and say, all right, kid, get out of it, man. He put some trust in that young kid, and he got through it, and you wind up finishing the game. He wind up going 7 strong. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This just fantastic baseball as far as the Blue Jays are concerned. Again, I want to talk to Dodger fans. Are you guys concerned? RJ, I think you're the only one out there. Are you concerned? Are you concerned that the way that the Dodgers are playing, this is the wrong time to start slumping? Ace, I see you. We'll talk about that towards the end. 3 pitches in and the Blue Jays were up 2-0. Exactly. Yeah, it took the Dodger crowd right out of it. Oh, I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter. What was going on? Where were all the Dodger fans? Did they leave? Did they leave? Did they even show up? A lot of empty seats out there, guys. What was that all about? That was a little weird. What's up? M. Nuggle. I forgive me. I'm gonna call you M. Vladdy and Bichette, 2 monsters are showing up. Yeah, there you go. That's a fact. You know, it's going to be interesting to see if George Springer, if he shows up for Game 6. I saw him with the helmet on. Did he even? Hold on, I might have missed it. I was a little bit busy there at the end. Did he even? No, he didn't. I saw him with the helmet on, but I guess he never came up. I'm telling you. Baseball is a crazy game. RJ, that's a fact. Don't count out the Dodgers. That's one thing I'm not doing. I am not going to count out the Dodgers because they could easily come back. Easily. Look, they're going to throw Yamamoto, arguably their best pitcher in the postseason. It's not going to be easy. Hopefully the Blue Jays can go out there and get something done against them. But then they're going to have to throw Glasnow Game 7. But I got a feeling it's going to be all hands on deck on Game 7 anyways. But he was going to pinch run. Gotcha. Thank you, Lou. That's fine. Hey, at least he's out there doing something. But one thing again, yes, insane. You cannot count out the Dodgers because look, they got the horses. And just because they've had a mediocre last 2 games doesn't mean they're down and out. And that's something that the Blue Jays need to keep in the back of their mind. Don't sit there and say, okay, yeah, we won big in the last 2 games. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. The next thing, Vida. What's up, Vida? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, Vida Life? Huh? I'm convinced Snell made a deal with Webb. Show me how to pitch, and I'll do my part to make sure the Dodgers don't walk away with 3. A little conspiracy theory, huh? Scott, what's up, Scott? Says impressive for Blue Jays to win the last 2 games after the heartbreaker the other night. And yes, that's Scott, 100%. They showed something. The Blue Jays showed something. You said it, right? It's a heartbreaker. They could have easily won that game. Talking about, what was that, Game 3? I mean, they could have easily won that game. But they didn't. I don't know where Glenn is. He might not be feeling well. We'll see if he shows back up. But yeah, to your point, Scott, 100%. 100%. It shows the character of the team, and that's huge, man. That's huge. And look who set the tone, honestly, was the manager, John Schneider. I played that clip yesterday of his post-game of what he said about the team. Hey, Dodgers won a game. They didn't win the World Series. They just won a game. Our guys are going to be ready. And what did they do? Yesterday they came out, they dealt. Today they came out, dealt. Again, great pitching performances too, guys. Let's not ignore that. Bieber came out, did really good. Bullpen came in, shut it down. Today, it was all Trey Yesavage. Trey Yesavage, he got it done. So I'm telling you, wow. It's fun to watch just to see how these storylines play out. That again, that's something that I love about baseball. There's always some storytelling involved. And it's just great to see. And did you see, what was that stat? There was a record. The only two guys that have this record was Sandy Koufax and Trey Yesavage, right? I think having 10 or more strikeouts in 5 innings during a World Series. I mean, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, guys, we'll talk about Tony Vitello at the end. I'm going to talk about the game first. And then we'll get into some more Giant stuff. But my gosh, man. Lou says it's hard to repeat. Last team was 1976 Reds. Yeah. It's not easy, man. Hell, just getting to the World Series is not easy. Holy crap, man. Joshua, what's up? Our good buddy from Arkansas. That is a fact, Joshua. Rogers Center is going to be absolute bananas, dude. Bananas. Good for them, right? Good for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have a dominance over the Dodgers hitters. Let's keep it going. Dodgers can come out of their slump in 2026. I agree, right? I agree. Oh, yeah, the defense. Yeah, I mean, those guys, both Hernandez's, their defense isn't exactly that's not their game, right? That's not their game. And look, it burnt them. Now, would it have been would have changed the outcome of the game? Who knows for today? Because Toronto was able to add on. I mean, look, even if they didn't score that run, it would have been 5-1. Who knows how that would have? Who knows how that would have gone? But I'm telling you, man, wow, unbelievable. Timely hitting beats good pitching. No, it does not. Good pitching will not allow timely hitting. A la Trey Yesavage. If your pitching is good, forget about it, man. Forget about it, Mr. Postman. It's the other way around. Good pitching beats timely hitting. Period. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Yankees. Don't forget about the Yankees. The Yankees. Yeah. Who's Friday? Yes. Friday will be Gosman versus Yamamoto. That's going to be good. That's going to be a good one, man. Woo! That's going to be a good matchup because Gosman had a good outing. And then, of course, Yamamoto has just been absolutely freaking tearing it up. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one's going to pan out. Again, it's right now, it's all about the damn Dodgers bats. Oh, I'm sorry, the Blue Jays bats. Blue Jays bats have been absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And can they keep up the momentum? They got a day off. Going to fly back to Toronto. The friendly confines, as they say. Well, we'll have to see. I tell you what, hey, let me talk to you, RJ. Let's talk a little bit about this. Did you agree with Dave Roberts allowing Snell to go out there for the 7th inning? I thought he was done after the 6th, man. I really did. I was surprised that he rolled him out there for the 7th. That again, all those runs that he allowed to get on, all those base runners he allowed to get on scored. I don't know, man. I don't think that was a smart move by Dave Roberts. Again, this is kind of goes along some of the storylines that I've been talking about. How are the managers? Are they going to be able to push the right buttons? And today, I don't think Dave Roberts pushed the right button. I think you needed to go to the bullpen in that 7th inning. It seemed like the wrong move. It wasn't exactly Snell was dominant, right? But maybe he doesn't trust the pin. And look what happened. He wound up bringing him Henriquez. He throws the ball to the backstop, scores a run. What was it? Was it Barger that got the base hit to right field? I think it was. Look, man, and maybe that's what it is. Dodger bullpen is burnt out. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not sure who I don't know if you're talking to me. What's up, Devin? I haven't seen you in here before. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. If I haven't seen you in here before, welcome to the fraternity we call Giant Sports Talk Live. Thanks. Appreciate you hanging out. It's also about the Dodgers bats being kind of cold. Yeah, they have been. The last 2 games, absolutely. Sort of surprising. And again, maybe it's that 18-inning game. Maybe there was something to that. Hey, buddy Gary, what's up, Gary? All the way over in New York. Good pitching beats good hitting. Again, Giants 2010, 12, 14, right? Won't count out 14 because, won't count 14 because we all loaded Bumgarner. Yeah, I hear. But it was still pitching, though, right, Gary? It was still pitching. And the Giants still had, as you said, the bullpen. So. Baloo says, Eric, your preview with Marty. Prediction have all come through. Dodgers defense, bullpen, coaches, managers, decisions, great preview show. It was. That was a fantastic. If you guys didn't see it, I mean, if you guys want to go back and go watch it, it's all up to you guys. But we kind of talked about all these subjects, right, Lou? Lou was there. Of course, my buddy Glenn and then Marty, he showed up for the preview show. It was fun. It was good stuff, by the way. Great conversation. Man, I tell you, some of this is coming to fruition. And again, it's baseball talk. It's kind of just giving our own opinions. It may follow, it may not, but it's fun. Thank you, sir. Listen a long time, but in Milwaukee, not so often we go live. Love the work. Keep it up. Hey, thank you, Devin. Hey, were you the guy that came in last offseason, right? Actually, last postseason, we had a Milwaukee Brewers fan that came in often, and then that person said they went to one of the playoff games last year. Can't remember if that's you or not. If it is, welcome back. Awesome, man. Good to see you back. Awesome. Who's coaching the Blue Jays? I can't remember, but I know that the players they speak very highly of the hitting coach for the Toronto Blue Jays. Can't remember what it is. Can't remember. Lima time. Vince, that's you, isn't it? This is all screwed up because I don't know why YouTube decided to do this. That's you, Vince. I see the green V. The Dodgers seem to look like an older team while the Blue Jays look youthful and more energetic. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, I thought I remember. Okay, when you said you're a Milwaukee Brewers fan, because we don't have very many Milwaukee Brewers fans that show up. I remember you. See? Sometimes it doesn't fail me. Sometimes. Dodgers are one of the oldest teams in the major leagues. Yeah, and that 18, like I said, that 18-inning game, maybe there's some repercussions from that. Now they get a day off. Maybe that'll help. You still got to fly back east, though. So, I don't know. We'll see. Former Giants coach Greg Almaden, yeah, he's going to be the manager. Talked about that the other day with the Baltimore Orioles. What else we got in here? Dodgers are 0-7, down 3-2 in the World Series. Ooh, interesting. Interesting, but you got to be careful of those. You still got to go out there. You still got to play the games, man. As Han Solo said in Star Wars, what was the words of wisdom Han Solo bestowed upon young Luke Skywalker? And we could say that the Blue Jays are the young Toronto Blue Jays. What was his words of wisdom to young Skywalker? Let's see who gets it first. Any Star Wars fans out there? We'll see. Listen, kid. Oh, you're kind of close. And then what does he say? Come on, what did he say? There you go. Hey, oh, yes, I knew it. Hey, A's in the house. I knew you would get that one. I didn't know if you're in here. Great, kid. Don't get cocky. There you go. Love it. Oh, man. Oh. Han Solo, right? The Blue Jays need to listen to Han Solo. Don't get cocky, kid. Come on, right? You still got to go out there and you still got to play the games. Play your style of baseball. Don't get caught up in the moment. And look, I'm sorry, Dodger fans, if you're upset. Just, hey, I'm a Blue Jay fan right now. Don't go out there and start changing what you're doing. Play your game, man. And I got a feeling John Schneider is going to keep them focused. I think so. We're at the game. Oh, okay, anonymous. You got to fill me in. What was it? Was it emptier than what you expected? Dodger Park. I know I saw all over Twitter. Was the ballpark more empty than expected for a World Series game? Chardall, what the hell? May the force be with you. Come on, man. Han Solo never said that. Actually, I think he did say it once. He actually might have said it, but not to Luke Skywalker in that moment, man. They're in the Millennium Falcon. They're taking out the TIE fighters, man. They're taking out the TIE fighters. Luke Skywalker was just crushing the Empire. And he was gloating. Luke Skywalker was gloating a little bit. Han Solo had to keep him in check. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I think, do you think if the Dodgers lose, they are going to take all the free agents? No, not all of them. Not all of them. I'm sure they're going to go sign somebody. I don't know who. Would they go out and get another starting pitcher? I don't think so. You got Yamamoto, you got Snell, you got Glasnow, you got Shohei Ohtani. I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to be out of the market of starting pitchers. Now, as far as the bullpen is concerned, they might go out there and get a few pieces for the bullpen. More Katna. Oh, my gosh. Dodger fans are being sheepish. Yeah? That's what usually happens, man. That's what usually happens. That's what usually happens. Come on. Spaceballs. I am your father's brother's uncle's former roommate. What's that make us? Absolutely nothing. I love it. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. My seats were in the dugout club. Woo, look at high roller. The bleachers too, which was packed. The bleachers were as well. The bottom decks had some vacancies. Dodger games are notoriously empty until the 3rd, and they leave in the 7th. Well, there you go. There you go. Fair enough. Fair enough. How many assholes on this ship? D-shot, yeah. There you go. There you go. You wouldn't. Lou would come in, but he's in Las Vegas, man. He's enjoying his time. He is joining us via the chat. So if you want to ask him anything, Vince, ask him. I'm sure he will respond. All right. And that's a fact. RJ. Yes, that's what the Blue Jays do. Blue Jays, man, they're relentless, man. I said this. I said that the Blue Jays will play whoever they're playing against, they're going to play them hard. And that's what we're seeing, man. They don't mess up. They play small ball. And me and Lou talked about this. It's National League type of baseball. They put the ball in play and they're smart about it. You know, and yes, are you going to run into some? Sure, you're going to run into some, as we saw today in the beginning of the game. So there you go. There you go. There you go. Great. Exactly. Ibrahim. Yep. Blue Jays won't give you anything. You have to beat them. They will not beat themselves. That is a fact. They kind of did a little bit in game 3 with the base running. A little bit weird. Yeah. Eric picked Jays in 7, so he's not a homer. Thanks, Lou. Hey. Just calling it as I see it. Maybe the Giants should take a page from the Blue Jays. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, Postman. That's a fact. A lot of, again, put the ball in play. You never know what can happen, man. You just never know. And whether or not the Giants are going to do that, we'll find out. Let's see what happens in this offseason. All right. We'll see what kind of players they decide to get. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Interesting. Another great comment by Ibrahim. Snell was given free rein to not pitch this season to dominate the postseason. The World Series return on investment for him hasn't been so hot. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Chico, what's up, man? I know TG. I can't remember who did. Again, it's all messed up with YouTube. So great. Dodgers are down 3-2. Yeah. Yep. Any word on Anton Richardson? Have not heard. I just know he's not going back to the Mets. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, man. Thanks. Again, it helps. It helps liking the game. I like talking about the game. It's good stuff. Go Blue Jays. Yeah, Atlanta Braves fan here. Yeah, all right. All right. Appreciate that, Vita. Appreciate that. Oh, let's see what else we got in here. Hey, what's up, JB? A friend from down under joining us. Appreciate that, man. I missed the start of the show. It's an absolute delight watching the World Series version of Blake Snell completely fail. How the heck am I 108? 180? I think today old Blake got his answer. Oh, let me guess. Is that his ranking in MLB The Show? Is that what it is? They ranked him an 82 as a gold. They didn't make him a diamond. Is that what it is? What does he expect? He was hurt all damn year. Come on, man. Is that what he's bitching about? Oh my God. Maybe that's why he's got those puffy eyes. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. I used to play the shit out of MLB The Show back in the day. I say back in the day, it was like 4 years ago. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Did anyone else start seeing the concerned look in the eyes of the Dodger players when the score was 3-1? Started seeing for the first time that concerned look in their eyes. Yeah, maybe. Oh my God. You could tell. Snell, you're talking about the vodka. Dude, does that guy sleep? Does that guy sleep? Man, that's some puffy ass eyes, man. I don't know what that's all about, but man. Whew. Yes, Moog. Already talked about that. My gosh, I mean, that Trey Yesavage kid, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see what we got here. Snell is a streamer. Yeah, he's a gamer. Yeah. Just the type of look. And again, I'm a tuck, puffy ass eyes. Yes. It's a different look. And hey, Travis, it could be because of that 18-inning game. I don't want to keep coming back to it, but I think that had a big effect on the club. I really do. I think it did. They're an older team, and I think that had a lasting effect. Now they get a day off, so maybe they come back a little bit more fresh on Friday, but we'll see. Again, you still got to travel back east. We'll have to see. Just have to see. James, what's up, man? If the Brewers and the Mariners would have been in a series, it would have been nostalgic. I wonder how many fans would have wore their Seattle Pilots and hats jerseys. Maybe. You might have seen that. It would have been interesting to see who would have won that series. Brewers looked awful, man. Awful. Mariners were a little bit better. But yeah, you might have seen that. Good point. Shardall donates $2. Thanks, Shardall. Go Toronto, beat LA. I agree with you. Shardall, right on, my friend. There we go. There we go. You're on the right team. I can dig it. Hey, if you rooted for the Dodgers, I can dig it too. So, Anonymous, Dodgers look tired. Jays look like they're on a mission. There will be a lot of fans. Oh, okay. All right then. Yeah, on Thursday night. Correct. Oh my gosh. I do respect Snell shouting out Giants organization and Webb. Yeah. Okay. I'll give him. Look. Gets a little credit. But yeah, Dodgers look tired. To your point, Dodgers look tired. They're older. Blue Jays are younger. I think they could recover a little bit easier. And like they're going to, hey, how about that Barger guy, huh? That Barger guy is a hell of a player. He has been a pleasant watch. The guy is he gives a good at bat, and he's a smart base runner, man. He doesn't mess around. He will take that extra base if it's afforded to him. Damn. I like Barger, guys. Addison Barger. No one knew about him. We knew about him. I'll talk about Giants fans when we faced them in Toronto. Like, who the hell's that Barger guy? And then if anyone was watching the American League side of the house for postseason, if you guys watched any of the Blue Jays games, you saw how key Barger has been all postseason. The guy is awesome. All right, RJ, have a good one, man. We'll see you back here Friday night. How's that sound? All right, our Brewers fan, Devin. Barger is a stud. Reminds me of a younger Harrison Bader. Yeah. Okay. I can dig that. Yeah. Interesting. Gives you a good at-bat, smart base runner. Plays the outfield pretty good. Had a beautiful diving catch today, by the way. Let's not forget that. That kept the momentum going for Trey Yesavage, because that was Shohei Ohtani, right? Hit that low liner out there to right field. Barger out there diving. That was freaking awesome, man. That was freaking awesome. Ibrahim donates $10. Thank you, sir. LA thought they won the series after the walk-off in 18. Toronto emphasized that LA won a game and not the series. Again, yeah, that's exactly what John Schneider said in his postgame. Toronto needs to heed that advice and lock in for Game 6 and possibly Game 7 if needed. I would love for them to get it done in Game 6. Don't let it get to a Game 7. I mean, don't get me wrong. As a baseball fan, it would be exciting. But man, I want to get it done in 6. Jake, what's up, Jake? Who do you got for the World Series MVP right now? Vlad Jr. Right now, Vlad Jr. I mean, heck, Trey Yesavage is right there because of today's performance, right? Freaking Shohei Ohtani got the NLCS MVP because of one game. The only game that he did anything in the entire postseason was in that Game 6 of the, what was it? Game 6, right? No, they didn't get the 6. No, they swept them, right? It was Game 4 of the NLCS. And they wind up giving him the MVP. So, hey, Trey Yesavage, with the performance that he had today, he may be right up there with him. He may be right there with Vlad. Insane sports. Vladdy, Ohtani, Barger, Kirk, Yamamoto, Bichette, Freeman, Trey. Oh, I don't know, man. In order? I don't know about that one. Ohtani, he didn't do much unless he has a huge game somewhere. Again, if you have one good game, you could be the MVP. Yamamoto, I could see Yamamoto ahead of at this particular time. I could see Yamamoto ahead of Ohtani because he did way more. Way more. Yeah. Scary. Yeah, we'll see. If the Blue Jays have a good game plan, maybe. The thing you're going to have to be careful. One thing the Blue Jays didn't do, but it hasn't hurt them, is they haven't got a whole hell of a lot of pitches out of yesterday with Shohei and today with Snell. They did. They eventually got to it when when they threw him out there. Hey, Dave Roberts gave him a gift by throwing Snell out there in the 7th inning, right? If he went to the bullpen, it could. I don't know if the Blue Jays score that many more runs. To be honest with you, they still may have won, but I think it would have limited the amount of runs that came across after Snell went out there for the 7th. But if they could get out there and they could get Yamamoto to throw a lot of pitches, you got to get into that freaking Dodger bullpen. They're weak right now, man. And if it means you got to keep your bat on your shoulder, maybe you got to do that. I don't know. But man, if the quicker Yamamoto gets out of the game for game 6, the better it's going to be, I think, for the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes, Mog. Yes. Vlad Jr. has been great both offensively and defensively. 100%. 100%. And his base running too. Mog, his base running's been pretty yesterday, remember? He went from first to home. Wait, yeah, yesterday? No, that was in the 18-inning game. I'm sorry, the 18-inning game. He went from first to home. Yes. Don't change, man. You got there right? The Toronto Blue Jays got to the World Series with a specific type of baseball that they played all season long. Stick with it. Don't deviate. Because look at how much success they've had the last 2 games, man. Come on, man. Don't be changing that shit up. Stick with what works. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't get fancy. Mm-hmm. What's up, Aaron? What is up, dude? What especially impressive about Vlad is he's the first pure hitter and then a masher. I'm sorry. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted this guy, man. But Toronto Blue Jays, to their credit, didn't allow him to get the free agency. They worked out a deal. And look at this. In the first year of the deal, they're one win away from getting to the World, or winning the World Series, I should say. Pretty damn impressive. Yesavage tonight was ahead of all the Dodgers batters. Yeah. Gossman, take notes. Yeah. Yes. Hebrew. Insane sports takes. Current odds -95 for Vladdy, +250 for Ohtani, +1500 for Yamamoto, +2200 for Kirk. And Barger. Look at that. Blue Jays have been great at getting an early lead. They need to do that again on Friday. Yep. Set the pace, right? Set the pace. Darren, I think you're Darren, right? I'm almost positive. Trying to figure these things all out again. And then they're going to change it right back, and then whatever. It's all good. Got to get into that bullpen in 6 innings or less. Jake, you are correct. Yes. Look, if Yamamoto goes 5 and then you go to the bullpen in 6, it's looking good for Toronto. If Yamamoto is pitching into the damn 8th inning, maybe the 7th, it's not looking too good. Or it could be Dave Roberts. It doesn't trust his bullpen. That could very well be it too, right? Because that's what it seems like. It seems like Dave Roberts does not. He's hesitant. Going up to the pitcher's mound to go retrieve his starting pitcher. Hot take is Savage postseason has been more impressive than a young 2010 Bumgarner before he was Mad Bum. Maybe. You never know, man. Isn't this Devin, isn't this absolutely, let's talk about this. This kid had 3 3 MLB starts before the postseason started. 3, man. 3. That's it. 3 major league starts. And look what he has done in the postseason. Pretty damn impressive. Wow. I mean, he had one stinker, right? But my gosh, man. Unbelievable. I mean, we're watching something special here, guys. Let's not forget about that. He's a rookie. You want to talk about a rookie? It don't get more rookie than starting only 3 major league games at the end of the season, and then you're in here freaking taking care of business in the freaking World Series. The arm angle, oh my God, it's straight, it's vertical. It's vertical. It's a 90-degree. It's a freaking 90-degree, man. Lou, don't let Yamamoto get in the groove. Yeah, and look, get him in the stretch too. Get him in the stretch. You got to get runners on. Don't let him get comfortable in the windup. You let him get comfortable in the windup, it's going to be a long night for the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes, put the pressure on, keep them off balance, and you're going to have some success. If the Dodgers choke, I wonder if Dave Roberts finally gets canned. Ooh. Hey, that's not out of the realm of possibility. It isn't. That's not out. Oh my gosh. That would be huge. That would be huge. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys saw, Albert Pujols had his second interview today with the San Diego Padres. Supposedly, the meeting lasted 9.5 hours. 9.5 hours. Take it for what it means, man. I think Albert's going to be the next San Diego Padres manager, and I would not be surprised if they announce it tomorrow. If they don't announce it tomorrow, then we're not going to know until next week sometime. Ooh, here we go. Anonymous, the biggest mistake Roberts has made is letting Yamamoto pitch a couple of complete games. This late in the season, and being a veteran of the Nippon League, you heard it here first. Yamamoto won't get past the 5th inning. Okay. There's some validity to that. Right? 2 complete games late in the season. We'll see. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It sucks that we're going to have a day off. But, hey, what are you going to do? Pujols in a San Diego uniform wouldn't look right. Like Barry in a Marlins uniform. Oh my God, that did not look right, right? Come on. Oh my God. When I saw that, I was like, man. No. Pujols is no Tony V. All right, here we go. Oh man, I guess we could start transitioning into that. So who is going to be watching or listening to the San Francisco Giants presser tomorrow, introducing their newest manager, Tony Vitello? Got people. I know there's going to be some people excited, some people not so excited. And we'll see. We'll see. Again, I will temper my response to whatever is going to be said. It's a presser. And look, right? He's going to say all the right things. We all know that, right? Come on. We all know that, right? We all know that it's not like he's going to come out and say something stupid. I wouldn't think so. The thing I'm going to be listening for is what kind of questions are they going to be asking Tony Vitello? That's it. What kind of questions? That's going to be key. Are they going to ask him softball questions? Or are they going to ask him some tough ones? And if they do ask tough ones, is he going to answer them, or is it going to be just skirting around it? We'll find out. We'll find out. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Ugh. I know. Oh my gosh. And it seems like you're either on his side or you're going, I don't know. Sean, what's up, Sean? Our buddy from the Philippines, right? Sean, isn't that where you're at? The Philippines? I think that's where you are. The burrito man, for sure. Are you tuning in because you are excited, Sean? Right? Are you tuning in because you're excited, or are you tuning in just to see what he's going to say? Are you excited about this hire, Sean? Any Giants content while I'm at work, I'm down. Okay, there you go. Okay, you're a fan through and through. Okay, hey, I cannot argue that. That's awesome. Especially this time of the year, right? There's no Giants baseball. You want to get any kind of news whatsoever you can about the Giants. I get it. Look, we're going to get ready to go into offseason, Sean. Look, there's going to be a lot of Giants news, I think, this offseason. Whether it's good or bad, who knows? But I got a feeling the Giants are going to be in the news a lot this offseason. What's up, 49er Media? Always excited about new hires. All right. Frantic. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Los Angeles. Why did I think you were in the Philippines? Can't remember. Soder, what's up? Our buddy Kyle Soder. Guys, go check out the Soder Report. Go check out Soder Report. He also has a YouTube channel where he talks about Giants, I think 49ers and Oregon State football, I think, right? Or is it Oregon? I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you don't like the hire, Eric, but it's an exciting one. Yes, I give you that. It's boom or bust. Different from the retreads the Giants have been doing. I have a lot of thoughts on it. All right. All right. Oregon. Gotcha. The Ducks, right? I knew it was Oregon. Couldn't remember if it was state or just Oregon. All right. Insane. Couldn't agree more. Stop playing it effing safe. Play it safe means 500. Does it? Does it always? Does it always mean that? We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Do you think, I'm going to hear it from you guys, do you think that we're going to get any news on who the coaches are going to be for Tony Vitello? I'm kind of more in tune to that than I am about hearing Tony. No? Are you guys interested on who's going to be his coaching staff? Max Scherzer loves him. Yeah, Max liked him when he was in college, right? Didn't, right? Max liked him when Mad Max was in college. How's he going to be in the major leagues? We don't know. Nobody knows, honestly. Should announce a couple of guys. That would be nice, Anonymous. Specifically, the bench coach. Jace Tingler? I don't know. I don't know enough about him. I know he was the manager for San Diego, but didn't he get run out of San Diego? Who hasn't got run out of San Diego? Eric, are you going to be on tomorrow after the conference? Yes. James, I will be on after the presser. Yes, I will be on. We could talk about it. Why not? You guys know I like to come on here and I like to talk to you guys. So yes, we will be going live after the Tony Vitello presser. Steak dinner. There we go. Staff is key for me. Give him some experienced guardrails so he can just thrive on being a personality he is. I think they name a few guys tomorrow. I hope so. Presser, what time? I don't know. I've heard 10:30. I've heard 11 o'clock. I don't know. Somewhere around there, right? Somewhere around there. Jim Bowden, whatever. Yeah, like everybody's going to go out there and make their predictions. They're predictions, and look, you just never know. You just never know. Ooh, Soder. It's 11 a.m. Thank you, Anonymous. That's what I thought. Is JP Martinez on the side? I think so. I've heard nothing but good things from him from as far as when the players are giving their interviews. I mean, take it for what it's worth, but it seems like the players like JP. All right, Sean, see you at the presser, dude. See you tomorrow morning, man. I think Vitello was their third option. I don't think Hundley nor Schumacher wanted the Giants. Okay, well, that begs the question, Kyle. You're asking some hard-hitting questions, right? Was Tony Vitello the target the entire time, or was he the backup to the backup? And if that's the case, why? Why didn't Schumacher want to come to the Giants? Again, maybe because he was comfortable with the Texas Rangers since he was with that organization. Why didn't Hundley accept? I heard nothing but Hundley and Buster Posey are BFFs. Hundley and Posey, BFFs. It's gonna be a love fest. A love fest. Come to find out, Hundley said no. For personal reasons. Okay, I get it. Still, the answer is no. And he still may be in the running for the San Diego job too, supposedly. But we'll see. We'll see how that all pans out. So that leaves Vitello. I don't know, man. I don't know. 49er Media, Hundley didn't want to leave his family. Okay, if that's the case, right? Answer me this, 49er Media. If Buster Posey and Hundley were so close, two peas in a pod, if they're that close, wouldn't Buster Posey have known that Nick Hundley would probably not come to San Francisco because they want to stay in Southern California? So why would you even interview him if you had any understanding that, hey, I don't think he wants to come here for geographical reasons? Why interview him? Doesn't make sense to me. Just saying, it doesn't. Then why interview him? Why did he go for an interview? If he had no intentions of coming to San Francisco whatsoever, why did he interview for the job? Then don't interview for the job. No one's got a gun to your head. You got to go take that interview and you got to say no. No, you just could say, I'm not interested. So why would I interview for a Giants position? All right. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Just saying. Just seems a little weird. And again, this is interesting. What I would like to know too, and I hope maybe someone will ask in the press conference tomorrow. Where did Buster Posey and Vitello begin their quote unquote relationship? And what I mean by relationship, when did they start communicating? Where Buster Posey was like, I think I want this guy. Something that would be just for shits and giggles, right? Be interesting. What's up, Jim? I love the hire. I think he's at least 10 years. I think he has 10 years and wins 2 World Series. I just hope they don't give him a bench coach who neuters his energy and attention to detail are infectious. Devers and Adamas will love. Jim, you are known for some bold takes, Jim. I appreciate you, though. Justin Verlander. Devin, hey, man, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Enjoy your rest of your night in Wisconsin, man. I hope I see you tomorrow. Or if not tomorrow after the press conference, because I know you're not a Giants fan, maybe I'll see you in the postgame on Friday night. How about that? Have a good one, Devin. But anyways, Jim, right? 15 wins for Justin Verlander, right? Is that what? Yeah. I'm giving you shit, Jim. Look, maybe he will. Maybe he won't. to automatically say that he's going to be here 10 years and win 2 World Series. Hey, that you're putting a lot on his plate. Lou, what's up? It says a great comment. If you're the leader, this is why you're the leader. Hey, it's no. I appreciate the kind words, Lou, but me and Glenn, we lock this thing down, baby. We lock it down. So it is definitely a team effort. And Lou, we appreciate you coming on here, participating and contributing because, man, you have some great comments as well, man. We appreciate you. Oh, look at that. I'm a Giants fan, by the way, from Central Valley. Right. Hey, what part of the Central Valley? Devin, what part of the Central Valley are you from? UC Davis? Yeah. It's not that far away from me. About an hour. Tulare! Oh, Turkey Tech, baby. That's where Turkey Tech is, right? Well, actually, it's actually in right? Tulare? Stanislaus State? Isn't that where Stanislaus State is? Tulare? Turkey Tech? Come on, right? Well, I think I'm right. Used to drive through Tulare all the time when we always go down to Disneyland. Always take the 99. Always took the 99. Yep. Modesto, Tulare, Fresno. Then you got Bakersfield, and then you got all those other early Mart and all those other weird towns. Yeah. Hour south of Fresno. Yeah. Yeah. 99, man. I used to love taking a 99. More places to stop off. Whether it's using a bathroom or just getting something to eat or just stretching the legs. Also getting gas. Anyways, let's see. Let's see what happens tomorrow, guys, with this press conference. Again, you still got to go out there and you got to manage. Let's just see what he has to say. Take it with a grain of salt, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Turlock. My bad. Not Tulare. Turlock is where Turkey Tech is. Thank you, Gonzo. Taylor Rogers. Love it. Yeah, exactly. Hey, insane. We're not going to know anything until about this time next year, right? Maybe a little bit sooner. Let's see how he does in his first season, 162 games. Let's see how he does. After the first year, we could kind of see which way it's going to go. Doesn't mean, again, it doesn't mean that's who he's going to be for his entire career, but let's see what happens. Let's not forget, this is the first time a college manager with no MLB experience whatsoever is going to be a manager for the big club. So let's see what happens. Temper expectations. If he exceeds them, hey, fine, right on. Power to you. Temper expectations. That's all I'm saying, man, because this is going to be an experiment, right? And if you guys don't think it's an experiment, well, I don't know what to tell you, because it is. It's never been done. We'll have to see. I don't know, Gonzo. I don't know. I got a feeling Buster Posey is going to pick who his coaches are going to be. That's my observation. I don't think that he gives Tony Vitello the keys to the Ferrari, so to speak. And there's going to be a restriction, man. He might give him the keys to the Ford Escort, but he ain't getting the keys to the Ferrari. He's gonna have to have some guys that help him. This is the first time. Oh, come on. No, Soder. This is year 2 of the regime with a lockout on the horizon. This team should make the play. You really think with a first-year manager, okay, we'll see, with no MLB experience, 11 o'clock, Morcatna, Pacific. No way, dude. You can't sit there and say playoffs. Playoffs? Look, I understand. Buster Posey has stated numerous times he wants to win and he wants to get into playoffs. But as a first-year manager who has absolutely never done it before, and look, it's baseball, anything can happen. But my God, my bar is a little bit low. I'm just saying, I want my bar to be high. I do. I've said it a million times. The goal should be winning the World Series. But my God, that's a huge risk. That's a huge risk. Hey, Soder, you got to remember, some of these other teams are going to be better. You think the Atlanta Braves are going to be ass next year? No, they're not. You think the Cincinnati Reds are going to go away? No, they're not. You think the Mets are going to be as bad as they were this year? No, they're not. I'm telling you, man. And that's a fact, Anonymous. It's all about the horses that pose good. You're only as good as the players that you got, right? That's why Dave Roberts, right, has had success because of his team, right? So there is something to that. All right, Lou. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Appreciate that, Lou. You enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow after the presser. If not, Friday, you can go ahead and pop in the chat because I know you're going to be busy. What is up, Don Michio? See, I remember your name because I remember the avatar. Tomorrow marks the future of the Giants baseball. Excited to see Posey's full vision begin to unfold and how we approach the offseason. Expecting big things, playoffs or bust. No effing around. Okay. So let's talk about this. I broached this question to a friend of mine, Ibrahim, matter of fact. Can anybody tell me what Tony Vitello baseball is about? What kind of teams does he put together? He goes out there and he recruits his players for the University of Tennessee, right? So what type of roster did he put together? Was it focused on pitching? Was it focused on making contact? Was it focused on hitting the ball out of the ballpark? Does anybody know this? Does anybody have any clue whatsoever what Tony Vitello baseball is about? Because if you don't, then we don't know what type of baseball that we can expect in 2026. Because I don't know. Anybody? Voodoo economics? Anybody? Okay, by the silence, I guess nobody knows what Tony Vitello baseball is about. I don't. I don't keep track of college baseball. Yeah. So okay, but recruiting for a college program is different than the major leagues, right, Soder? Right, Kyle? Just saying. See, no one else knows what Tony Vitello baseball is. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair because I don't think anyone does. Eric, what's your prediction? Game 6. I don't know. Okay, Senior says aggressive sets the pace. What's aggressive? What is aggressive baseball? You see what I'm saying? I understand set the pace aggressive, but what type of baseball is it? Again, does he want his team to make contact? Does he not want them to strike out? Is it focused heavily on pitching and just maybe getting enough hits to win the game? Is it about power? What is it? What is Tony Vitello baseball? Oh my God. And here's another thing, guys. Can we talk about this? Look, here's another thing. How come all we're hearing from the media is what Drew Gilbert has to say about Vitello? I'm hearing nothing else about any of the other players yet. I haven't heard it. Has anyone heard from any of the other players about Tony Vitello? Everybody just seems to go to Drew Gilbert, the team. Again, the reason why he was on the team was because right field was an absolute mess for the San Francisco Giants. Logan Webb, all he said was he's looking forward to the energy, right? And I get it. I understand that. See, this is what okay. I get what you're saying, Don Michio. We wasted 10 years of trying to something different and it didn't work out. Yes, we did, right? I expected energy on and off the field, and we haven't seen it in a while. Baseball is and always will be about fundamentals. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so I don't like the change for change sake, right? I don't like change for change sake. I want there to be something more than that. I want something more than just he brings energy. You know, we're talking to big leagues, man. I want to hear what you're going to do to win. That's what I want. Because it's about winning. When you get to the major leagues, it's about winning, man. We'll see. So he likes guys who put the ball in play. Okay, so a contact guy, and he likes power arms. So he wants guys that throw high velocity. All right. So it should be interesting. So what type, if you're about power arms, then who do the Giants go after for starting pitching? It ain't going to be Ranger Suarez. He's not a power arm. Throws mid-90s, but he's not a power arm. Valdez isn't a power arm. He's a ground ball pitcher. So I guess Valdez may be off the table. Who's a starting pitcher? Who's a power arm? I don't like it. I mean, I just want a pitcher who's good, who's getting it done. %100% guarantee he will eat his birthday cake. You don't think Buster knows his philosophy? Does he? I don't know. Does he? I don't know. Tom, I don't know. I don't think any of us can answer that question. Right? No one can answer that question. Only one that can answer that question is Buster Posey, and maybe someone asks him. Maybe someone asks that question tomorrow at the presser. We'll see. And that's a fact. Oh, insane. Yes. The Giants will be entertaining. That is a fact. The Giants will be entertaining for one reason or another. Does it mean it's going to win? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, guys, I think I've had enough. All right, let's not forget. Game 6 is going to be on Friday. Kevin Gausman against Yoshinobu. Forgive me if I butchered his name. Yamamoto will take the ball for Game 6. Should be interesting. I couldn't tell you. I don't know who the hell's going to win that one. All I know, it's going to be some damn good baseball. And yes, insane. Let's go freaking Blue Jays. So recap, Blue Jays win Game 5, 6-1. Dominant performance by young Trey Yesavage, goes 7 innings, strikes out 12, walked none, gave up 1 earned run, compared to Blake Snell, who went 6 2/3, walked 4, struck out, I think, 5, gave up 5 earned. Snell did not have it today. So, again, series goes back to Toronto with the Toronto Blue Jays. 3-2 up on the series. Man, this is going to be something. Tune in tomorrow morning, afternoon. Actually, it might be around noon, somewhere around there. We will go live and talk about the Giants' new manager, Tony Vitello, who's going to be introduced tomorrow by the San Francisco Giants. So that should be a lot of fun. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. As far as a post game, see you Friday night. All right, guys, be good. Woo!
You've been watching the Fall Classic Sports Talk Live with Glenn and Eric, an in-depth review of today's World Series matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting production.